people in the beginning, when we started working in this neighborhood, it was very hard for us to find families that wanted to come to this neighborhood. Let me give you an example. The 7 houses that we built in 7 days in Pauline Mary's place, having a hard time in finding families that wanted to move there. But right after those 7 houses were built, the application of families wanted to live in this neighborhood increased drastically. So when the following year in 2006, we built 5 houses in 5 days in Jackson Street, we have a tremendous number of applications. So since then, we had no problem finding families that want to move to the West End because they see the results.
I moved to Durham in 1989 when I was about 14, and at that point, you really didn't come into this neighborhood. If you didn't have to go there, you didn't go there.
The relationships that we've developed with our neighbors in this neighborhood has been absolutely wonderful. I was very scared before we moved in here because when he took me by the lot whenever we had purchased the lot and then whenever they started building, and we had a couple of neighbors that were close to us kind of give me some grief.
And once people figured out we were the homeowners, I had no problems.
No, we were very well received with all the neighbors. I like the fact that it's forced me out of my normal comfort zone and put me into a completely different frame of reference, and I got to meet everybody and really accept people in a much more realistic way than I had been brought up to do. That's been my favorite thing about Durham, period, is just reality, I guess.
Here, there is not a fight, it's more or less a togetherness, having input and a part of what you're doing. We have a chance to have our inputs to tell them what we like in our neighborhood and what we don't like in our neighborhood. And it's just not one organization working, but it's all of us working together to build the neighborhood.
The real win for this collaboration is actually for the people who own the homes, the people in the neighborhood. Housing is going up at an incredible rate, and it's making huge impacts on the neighborhood. There's much wider diversity of what's available for individuals in terms of affordable and decent housing.
I know years and years ago, people that couldn't afford that you had to rent a house or 2 room, like I said, like we had 5 kids. Imagine 2 rooms with 5 children, a kitchen and a bedroom. You know what I'm talking about? To me, it makes a permanent impact on children that's growing up and seeing us improve the neighborhood to nice homes that you're not ashamed to walk in, not ashamed to invite people in. So housing is very important. It's where you live. It's where you give most of your time. Your life is there.
Since 2004, more than 40 homes have been built in Southwest Central Durham through the Quality of Life Project Collaborative, and there are more to come. Our success in housing has energized the community to begin tackling other issues: economic development, celebrations of our history and culture, and giving our organization a more stable footing so that everyone can be involved in shaping our future.
I truly believe that housing is the foundation for a healthy neighborhood. And from there, everything else begins. Once a family has a roof over its head and they're safe and they're comfortable and they're in decent housing and safe housing, then we can change other parts of the community. The crime goes down. People are inspired to make changes in their lifestyle once they are comfortably housed and safely housed.
I'm telling you, it's just phenomenal how when you look at Polymer's place, in a week we built 7 houses, and the work that Land Trust, Habitats, and Self-Help have helped us all make this neighborhood really what it is now. It is just beautiful. Words can really not express how great this neighborhood is. And then we are all about affordable houses. We're about education and safety. And I must say, we have done a phenomenal job in all of those areas.
We heard residents like Hazeline Umstead, who are committed to the long-term health of our neighborhoods. They want to be able to age in place, and so one of our new projects is Maplewood Square Affordable Apartments for Seniors.
What's most important is the focus on neighborhood growth and development, working with the neighborhoods to ensure that we can increase home ownership, that we can help restore economic vitality to the neighborhoods, that we can improve the safety of the neighborhoods. I think, again, this is a wonderful example of the power of partnership. Duke University, the City of Durham, and all of our participating partners, all working together to make this a reality. And this is what the Duke-Durham Neighborhood Partnership is all about.